Hello everyone, Jill here. I am coming to you with a video for a Cherry on Top's July YouTube Hop, which has this theme of family. And I have to tell you that I made a process video for my layout in my traveler's notebook, and I don't know how it got messed up, but it got all garbled and wouldn't play correctly after I made it. And I don't know if the upload to the iCloud was interrupted. I did get a phone call. Who knows? Some techie thing happened that is disappointing. It's kind of amazing that I've made so many videos without technical problems. But anyway, I do have a layout, and I did have a process that was filmed. It is no longer available. So let me just talk through some of the points that I made in my original video. Okay, so I'm working in a traveler's notebook, and I wanted a collage photo to get almost my whole family, not completely. There are a few members missing, but we had a couple of get-togethers in relation to my mom moving out of her house and into a nursing home. So we have most of my family represented here, and then my immediate family, Tim, and our new family member, Juniper, our puppy. And I describe all of that in my journaling on this tag. But because we're all wearing different colors, I wanted to turn it into black and white. And once I did turn it into black and white, I was pretty interested in what it would be like to work with the color gray. So I ended up going with a gray and a really strong orange color. And using mostly products from my stash. I was looking forward to combining old products and new products. And so this design up here is Ambrosia by Basic Gray, if anybody out there remembers Basic Gray. And so I took that little paper pad, and that's where I cut the gray paper and this swirly paisley type paper, and also where I punched out this butterfly, and where I altered this tag to have more of the butterfly on the back with my typed journaling. So that's one collection, but I combined it with a new collection called Sweet Summertime, which I believe is from Simple Stories. And I always like the cut apart tags, and they're 12 by 12 papers. So Capture Today worked well, as did this very bright orange. And then this one with numbers on it. And then what I show in the video is I was pretty interested in experimenting with stamping, and I used some Catherine Pooler stamping inks. One is apricot. That's what I stamped this little tab with. One is something orange twist, or I don't remember the name of that. And then this is Pebble. And so so that gave me the colors that seemed to coordinate really well with the light orange and dark orange and gray in the papers. So I was happy with that. I used also some older washi tape. I've always loved this washi tape with hearts, which is from a really old Simple Stories line. So I put that on my page in 3 different places. Also layered up some Simple Stories wood grain and an older one with little swirls on it that looked kind of vintage. And then this is a flip up, as you've already seen. So I used a little washi tape to make this into a flip up. And then the stamp set I used is an older one from my stash. I was looking through it for a stamp set with family. Once I found one, I went for it. So I was able to stamp family onto a gray rimmed label. In the original video, you see I consider different labels. I like this one because it's dark enough to do a little bit of a contrast when I put it right onto the paper like that. And then I really like these people. I really do like my family. We enjoy each other very much. And I used the stamping ink to do the hearts first, and then I stamped the sentiment on top. And this is just another sentiment from the set, where life begins and love never ends. And that's with a stamp that allows you to make a little tab. And I stapled that. You see that in the video. I stapled that, adhered all of this I'm trying to think if there are any other steps I can walk you through. I think that pretty much covers it. There were some small stamps, pluses, and little cluster of hearts that I used up here to kind of echo the stamping I did down here. But I think one thing this page shows you is that if you're working in a traveler's notebook, you always have the option to turn it the other way, right? And I sometimes forget about that. And so just as a reminder, or something you might want to try if you've not tried it. And then, of course, the technique with tags, which you've probably seen me use before, that you can stamp on them. You can kind of halfway mat a photo or fully mat a photo. You can use them, even if they have a sentiment, you can flip them like this and use the reverse side. You can change the design. This was like bright red underneath, and that wasn't going to work for me. So just cut a little bit of paper from the basic gray collection. Yeah, so that captures it. The two, I used London and an orange set. I can't remember the name of the sequins. One is London, that's all gray and black. And then this orange set, there are several orange sets from Catherine Pooler. And so that was fun to do the finishing touch, and then kind of get your eye moving around the page and kind of fill up some of the white space with sequins. So there we have it. Sorry I didn't have the actual process to show you, but hopefully next time things will go more smoothly. And go ahead and hop along to the other team members' videos and leave comments on their process, their projects. And once you leave comments on everyone's video, you are then qualified to get store credit if you, you're entered into the drawing, as it were. You're eligible at that point. And we always love your comments and really appreciate them. And so thanks in advance for comments and for watching the video, such as it is. See you next time with a full process video. Promise.